Well, good morning. This is Barb, and this is my craft room, Barb's craft room. Okay, I am going to work on a an envelope journal, and you're just going to play along with me how I do it. I've not really got any plans, but I do and I don't. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 envelopes. These envelopes I acquired at a craft secondhand store. And these are, I have a whole bunch of them. And I thought, this could be a last minute Christmas present. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. You can do however you want. That's why it's called crafting. We use what we got and we make what we want. So these are 5 by 7. The card size inside is 5 by 7. So what I thought about doing here is I'm going to pick one. Well, no, I'm not. I'm just going to glue them down, one to the other. And I'm just going to use some Scotch Create craft stick. And when I glue this, I want to make sure that the next one is glued just before that crease. I want it next to the crease, but I don't want it on the crease. So I want to be able to fold it back over so it matches up. Okay? I'm going to repeat that with not all of them. But that's how I'm going to do it. So I have an envelope. I open the flap. Make sure the flap is open here. And right next to the crease, put the next envelope. There we go. And open it up. And we are going to repeat it again one more time. Same way with the envelope going that way. The flap, opening flap. And then I got a little bit of glue on the crease, so I don't like that. I'm going to try to wipe it off. So then I will close up my envelope like that. And you see this one is just a little, makes a little, somewhere along the line I got a crease that I don't want. I think it was this one. It was too close. Too close. Make sure you don't get it too close. And it's okay to make a mistake because it's fixable. And this is the one I tried really hard to get it straight. Oh well. We all do that, right? All right, let's try it again. Fold, 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 and fold. Now, it has a little bit of a it's hard to close right here. So what I'm going to do, because of that, I'm going to make another line right here with the embossing tool. I'm going to score it, scoring tool. So let's see what happened. It doesn't look like it worked at all. I'll try that again. Score it. and close it, and then there will be a little bit of score right like that. So there's that envelope. I still have a little puffy there that I'm not a fan of. But what's good about this is that you can fold it in any direction you would like. You can either fold it all the way in. You could fold 3 out, 2 out, so it's a M. Now, what I'm going to do is take this 5th envelope, and it's going to become the cover. But it too can fold open like this. So depending on which way you put your closure, you have to be careful of how you put it. So if I put it here, this will open like this, and then like this, and then like this, but it also will open like this. So you see that? So it's an M, and then the main, will have to be tucked in. It can't be tucked around the back. It has to be tucked in the front. Before you glue anything down, like I said, I'm learning this right along with you. So it'll go open this way, open, and then this will be open like that. So I didn't really do anything different except for put this flap on the top. So we're going to close the flap. And if I don't glue it good enough, I will go back if I see it come up with some art glitter glue. But I think I'm going to do it okay. And it's on this flap. Not at all what I was thinking, but hey. Live and learn. Or learning. So, front of my envelope. Next page. Next page. Next page. And then it opens this way for this page. And then this page. So you have a weird page in there. Okay? Just to make sure I know that this is going to be the front, I am going to put a paper clip on it. That will indicate it's the front. So also it'll be the front and on top. I need to put a little bit of glue here. This is what I meant. Art glitter glue. It's got to be on there secure. I don't want it to fall apart. There we go. This is a Christmas book because it's red. I mean, what else? I could make it Valentine's. So if you don't make this for Christmas, you can make it for Valentine's. Because this is a 5x7, I did take some of my 12x12. I'm going to show you how I did that. I'm going to take my 12x12. I know this is crooked, so I'll turn it this way. I hope you can see that. Can you see it? All right. I'm going to take a 12x12 paper, and I will put it in here, the 7 inches. And cut it. Set this last piece off to the side for a minute. Take this piece and turn it and cut it at 5. And cut it at 5 again. And then I have a 2-inch piece that I'm also going to use. And then this leftover piece, if you turn it this way it's 5 inches. 5 and 7 is 12. So then you can cut it this way at 7. And you have 3 pieces of 5 by 7 out of a 12 by 12. And then this one piece, that's a 5 by 5, we can use for pockets, or I'm just going to set it off to the side. I'll show you. So come back to my envelope, and since I've already cut quite a few of these, I need to decide what my cover will be. And I can use this side or I could use this side. And I really, really like this side. So that would be a pretty cover. I've also thought I would put some lace on the cover like that. And that would be pretty. That would be really pretty. That's a possibility. I didn't bring too much other lace over, but I could add whatever I wanted to. This is a white and cream. These are hearts. But hearts would be for Valentine's Day. Oh, look at this pretty flowery one. Anyway, you can add lace to your cover. So I'm going to set this cover aside. That's going to be the cover. I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to put these papers on the inside, and on these, I think what I need to do, since that's going to be in my way, I will put a T for the top. But this, I can either glue it solid down, or I could leave a hole and use the envelope as a pocket. I'm going to create pockets on the outside, and I'm not going to have little tucks in here, so I'm just going to glue it down. I'm not sure I like this color on the inside. It might happen. Don't know. I mean, it's pretty. That's my choice. Is that. This one has that on the back. It's music notes, and they should have went this way. So not sure. My other option is this or that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, that's the cover, because the cover will be in, it'll keep it uniform. So I'm going to glue this down like this. I'm going to keep that. And I'll try to think out loud so you know where my brain is going. And if I'm not talking, I'm not thinking. I'm just operating. Good thing I'm not a doctor. I would want him to think, not just operate. But I'm not a doctor. You can glue down, that'll be fine. Glue. There we go. Try to get as close to the edge as possible. You want it, the edging to glue down, and then just a little in the middle. Okay, and I'm going to continue that with my paper that I've already cut. I don't know how to speed up my videos. I don't know how to do anything on a video except for turn on the camera. And sometimes you get what you get, you know. I think it would look really pretty. Like, oh, I know it's, oh, that's the one like that. Oh, okay, we'll do it that way. I'm just doing, and if you're not a just do it kind of girl, it's okay. But don't try to be perfect because, you know, only Jesus was perfect. This is going to be so pretty. I don't like the red with this brown. I think it would be really pretty with like trees and stuff. So it could still work if I wanted it to. But I think both on this side. Yeah, we'll do it that way. And then I'll go back and when I add my pockets, and you can, no, I don't know how we're going to make this have a closure. I should have thought about that. That's what I get for not thinking. Oh well. That's how it works, right? And that would be pretty on the front and the back. I only used 3 12 by 12 pieces of designer paper and got enough to make all of these pages. Now this is going to open this way. Oh, we need more. Let's get more. And now I think I will just glue whatever I got. This one will have to go that way. I'm not going to waste it. I'm just going to try to put down whatever I have and work with it from there. Yeah. I think I had that style before, but it's all right. It is about 7 o'clock or so in the morning on Sunday, and I've already gone for my 3-mile walk and thought I would put together a video. This is the front. There we go. I'm already at the front. And then I will check it and make sure I include everywhere that needs to have a glue or paper. So it's pretty. You could take this and just put a photo on there and just have it a photo album. That'd be a very pretty photo album. With no extra glue, of course. don't stick on there. So there you have it. There's an extra page right here. So that's what it looks like. Okay? And it could go that way. It could go any way your little heart desires. But I have it this way. That's the top. And that's the bottom. Now, what I'm going to do, I have 2 extra 5x7s. But I also have the cutoffs from the 12x12s, 2 5x5s, or not 2, there's 4. And did I say I only used 3? I must have used 4 because I have 4. That was not the truth. I used 4. I could. No, I can't. Can't do that. This is the way it's got to be. So on the front, I'm going to come back to the front. But on the inside, I can make a pocket down here. And of course, you know, that would be pretty. I think I will do that. So to do that, I would need to cut this at 5 inches. So 5 inches, and then I have a 2-inch square, 5 inches, and I will need a round circle punch to punch in the middle. Now, if you don't have a round circle punch, you can just fold your paper without creasing it, and then just snip off a little circle. You could. Or you don't have to put this in it at all. It's entirely up to you. We all do our own thing. Oh, it could be pretty on that side too. Well, that's an option. Oops. What am I doing? Well, I did it. I glued the wrong side, so it'll be there. That is where my pocket will be. Now, I do have another one that I could put over here and then have it crisscross. Or I could put it here and have a pocket sliding in that way. Before I make that decision, I will move along. Might just keep it there. And then I do have this one, which is also would be the same. And the music notes. Could put that there. This could go here as that, as a pocket, which I like much better. So I'm going to use that. On here, and my little half circle. And this time I'm going to make sure I glue the right side. Oh, that wouldn't be the right side, would it? No, this is the right side to glue. Almost did it again. Oh, wow. It will still be pretty either way. But this is the side I wanted. And I don't like that, remember? So this is the back, and then this is the inside. So I have that, and we'll have to do it that way, since that's my only option. I mean, it would be pretty if you like, I don't know. It would be pretty, I suppose, to put the brown. But I don't want the brown. Christmas. How do you like your Christmas? Do you use lots of colors? Or do you have, just do pink and white, a non-traditional? Or do you like multicolor or just white? Which do you prefer? That you can answer me. And one. Oh, didn't make that decision yet, did I? That's different. I think I'm going to use these. There's 3 here. I think I will cut this, make it uniform, make it cohesive. I will put this one here. This time, glue on this side. Now we have a swap for an envelope journal. And I'm going to have this as my swap, I believe. You might like it. If you like it, you might want to sign up. Now, I'm going to do something very weird here. Let's see. Okay. In a pocket, and a pocket, and there's no pocket here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these 4 mini cutouts, and I'm going to create we'll take 3 of them, because I'm making a layout, like a scrapbook layout, where you can put your photos, little small photos on there. That's pretty. What if I took, I have another one of these envelopes. I'm going to take this envelope, and these are 2 by 2 inch squares. So I'm going to cut this edge off of the envelope, just very slightly cut the edge of the envelope. That will open it up, and then I'm going to trim the edge off of this side of the envelope. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side of the envelope. So what I have done now is created some paper. And I need 3 pieces that are 2 1/4, 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. I need 3 pieces. That's 1, 2, 3. And because I use the envelope, it's really nice and thin paper, and it won't bulk this out too much. And we're going to mat these pretty little papers on the red. That will be pretty. That'd be very pretty. And again. Before I glue that down, and make sure I do it good. That looks so pretty. Very pretty. I like the little pop of red behind these. Looks really nice. If you wanted to, when you glue these down, you could leave the top open and it could have a pocket. Always think outside the box. Oh. There. That's pretty. And then I have one more. I think I will take this one. I'm going to cut it at a diagonal. Put the points in the cutting and the cutting, I don't know what you call it, groove, the cutting groove, before I slice it. There I have two. And I think I will take this and make another. I'm going to have to do it this way. 2 1/4. Because that's what that was. 2 by 2. So 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Cut it and then cut it at a diagonal. Well, mat this onto here. Like so. And the reason why I separated them is so I would have a nice line around it. If I cut it straight, not sure I did. Yes, I did. I just didn't lay it straight. Okay, then this could be a corner over here. So we're going to put that as a corner. Like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and mat this one. Somehow, like that. And I'll find another place to put it, like maybe here. That's pretty cool. So yes, ma'am, that's where it's going to go. There we have it. The little extra pop of red really pulls out, and it probably would have been good even around these. But I can adjust that by using more of the envelope paper. I'm crazy. All right. I'm cut off this little flappy thingy here. And cut off this little flappy thing here. And then this should be at 5 inches. There we go. And at 5 inches, could fit right across. Look at that. And I'm not going to glue the top, so it can be a tuck, a pocket, whatever you want to call it. And it's going to be right in the middle. You can also put sentiments on here. You know how to embellish. So that goes that way, that goes that way. That goes that way, that goes that way, that goes any way I like it. Let's see, it didn't. I need that way. That's how it goes. So open. It's getting prettier, right? Open. Open. In the back. Or if I wanted it this way, which is how I had planned it. That's how I planned it. That way I make sure I do it the right way. So it's front, pocket, 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 corner pocket, pocket, 3 mats, corner pocket, a nice pocket, and then there's nothing here. So what I can do here is I could take, I wouldn't want the fold in my red paper. I wouldn't want the fold, but that would be really pretty. Wonder, I think maybe a frame would be really cute. A frame, like a picture frame. But this is not, I don't like the crease in it, so it's not big enough for that. Oh, but I do have these. I do have these. I have this. That's too busy for me. Way too busy for me. So let's see what we got here. I think solid would be pretty, but I don't like this solid. I don't like this solid. So red would be a good, that would definitely, that's better eye. I don't have another red. I don't have that kind of red envelope, do I? Oh, I do have a red envelope. I could very easily add an envelope in here. Oh, you know what? I might like that idea. You have an extra flap inside and put those aren't going to work. This would work. Okay, I think that's going to happen. Going to, then we'll have a slide-in pocket. Girl, we can just create anything. Do I want it? Do I want that open? Maybe. Maybe. Put it right up next to that edge. Like so. Now I have a little tiny pocket here. I'm not sure I want to keep that there. I'm not sure. I think I might just glue it all down. Move it over just a hair. Yeah, not sure I want to keep it like that. This. All right. So this would have to be right there, like my measuring. That's my measuring. Silly Barb. Tricks are for rabbits. All right. Anyway, that would be very pretty. And we could make it a pocket. Because it's red. Oh, but that was a mistake. Or was it? I'm going to put it there anyhow. Don't. And then this will close this way. It has a little there. Then there's a pocket here. So I have one more piece of this. One. And I have smaller ones, but they don't fit. So I'm going to do something to show you. You use what you got. This matches this, right? So if I wanted to make this a pocket, I think I would do it out here, right? And this measurement is 4 inches. This is 5. So I'm going to cut this down to 4 inches. I'm going to glue it here. Or up there. I'm going to glue it there. Now they have these strange reels out there on how to wrap presents. Cutting this way just reminded me of that. Oop. Is that right? Okay. This is too skinny for there. But I do have this. Look at that. So, 4 inches. Cut it at 4 inches. Now I can either glue it like this and have a pocket here, or I could flip it over and glue it like this, and I still have that pocket. So you know what would have been pretty? I can still use this. I'm going to do this one. 4 inches. 4 inches, but I don't want it that high. So, how many inches was this one? 3 inches. So 4 by 3. So it could be 4 by 2. Those 2. I think I would go with 4 by 2. 4 by 2. Yeah. And a little pocket, a little thumb hole. And that kind of blends with everything, kind of matches. And we're getting there. Could put a little red on it. Now probably if I was going to put a sentiment, I think I could put a sentiment there and use one of these, you know, cut-offs that I cut off the envelope and put a sentiment right there. I won't glue anything on there till I find a sentiment, but that would be cute. And then you have a little pocket here, you have a little pocket here. See there? And the good thing about these is you can turn these into embellishments real easy. Now we have one more. And like that. So this looks like take off a 1/4 inch. Let's try a 1/4 inch. I might have to take off more, but we're going to start with a 1/4 inch. Better take off less than to take off too much. 1/4 inch worked. Okay. And this one's probably 3/4 of an inch. That might be too much. I'm going to go down to a half an inch. Now that's probably 3/4. So take another 1/4 inch. Okay. And we'll put this one. Is that too busy? That's kind of busy. Busy, busy, busy. And I know like it. Okay, we're going to go back to this. We'll have pictures that can go on here like this. All right, we'll do that. That's better than this. That doesn't really go. Or let me see. I'm going to go this way. 4 inches. 4 inches. And I like this, I think. Cut off to there. And that looks way better. That looks way better. I like that. So there's no stopping me once I get going. And then I just create, whatever. Till it looks pretty. That looks very pretty. Yes? And a pocket under there. And a pocket right here. This needs something, right? So, what do we have? We have this. And we have this. And we have this is our leftovers right here. So, I'm looking. A photo spot. Shall we? Shall we make this a photo spot? Just one photo spot? Sure, why not? Why not? And here's the crease in this paper, but I'm gluing this down. And you won't even see it. Then I'm going to trim it. To trim it, to make it even on this side, I just line up my paper just inside of that groove there. and it works. So I'll try that again. Once we close this, you see the paper in that groove, and then you move the paper out of the groove just a little bit. When you cut it, it gives a nice line just inside that groove. There. And that is a nice photo spot. Yeah. And for this one, I think I'm going to leave it open on that side, and I will show you why. Right in the middle. That looks straight to you. I hope so. Then that will go in there. Or that will go in there. That's what's going to go in there. And what I'm going to do with this is I have to make a little pull-out tab right here. And I've cut, you know, these half circle thingies. And if I take this half circle and barely glue it on the edge, like this, barely glue. I'm going to turn it over and glue this other one on this side, because it matches. See there? Now you have another hidden spot for a picture, and you have these little tabs to pull it out. I think that looks fantastic. We're looking pretty good there. Looking pretty good. What a flippy floppy kind of journal, huh? All right, now I think the front needs, I don't have anything here directly in front of me as embellishments. All my Christmas embellishments are over there in 12 by 12 boxes. But as you can see, that's funny. This must have had glue on it. Now it's glued to my board. Time together works. Don't glue it on. Oh, it is sticky. Oh no, here she goes. Time together. That's what I have in front of me. We're just using what we have in front of us, right? No, I do. That's how you get rid of your scraps. You use what's in front of you. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But look, time together. I'm not gluing it down, I'm just showing you. Because I'm not sure how I want to do the front. But this is my envelope journal. I'm going to join in the swap. I'm going to add embellishments, more embellishments to this. You do not have to make your envelope journal exactly like mine. You can make it however you want. I was just playing around with the thought of how I could use up these red envelopes, and it just happened to work that way. So please join in, and I'm gonna say maybe the third person who signs up will be my partner. So there you go. And I hope you enjoy the video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye now.